Welcome back to my channel. I'm James. Today I've got another exciting episode in my very popular and highly requested ongoing video series, Top Upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Movies and TV Series Releases, Big 4K Movie Announcements, Reveals, Collectors Film Chat, episode number 65. And today I'm going to continue blowing your mind with over 50 big announcements and reveals, as well as some big 4K news. And some of these 4K titles are things that the studios just let me know about, that they're on their final remaining stock and they're not reprinting these whatsoever. So once these titles sell out, they'll be gone and out of print. So you're not going to want to miss out on a second of this exciting episode today. Now, I also wanted to share a massive achievement. Thanks to all of you, my channel has surpassed 200,000 subscribers, and my channel is now the #1 largest physical media news and reviews trusted source in the entire world. And my channel is the first physical media YouTube channel to ever surpass 200,000 subscribers, and it is simply mind-blowing. I want to say thank you to all of you for your wonderful support, sharing these videos, getting the word out, and this channel has taken off like a rocket, and it's not going to stop in 2025. I have massive things in store for all of you, and I've been having some conversations directly with the studios about some exclusive content that I'm going to be releasing here on my channel over the next year for all of you. And let me tell you, along with all of your excitement, the studios are thrilled to see the massive support and growth for my channel over the last year, because it shows to all of them that there is a massive resurgence of physical media going on, and my channel's leading it all. And I've got to say, it's really wonderful to hear from all of you that I'm your #1 trusted source for everything physical media, news, and reviews, and that's why I work so darn hard and put my heart and soul into every one of these videos I release here on my channel. And let me tell you, the upcoming content I have for you coming up here in 2025 is going to blow your mind as well. Keep liking and sharing these videos widely to get the word out about my channel, and let's get this channel to 300,000 subscribers. That's the next big milestone, and I know we can do it. The massive amount of excitement and growth I've seen from all of you has been really wonderful to see, and I've got to say that's what keeps me going every day here on my channel. Even though I live in pain every day with my severe chronic nerve damage and trigeminal neuralgia, I still work hard even through the pain, because I love doing this and sharing the love and joy of collecting and owning physical media. And the only way I've been able to do this professionally for almost 9 years now is always with all of your wonderful support, and that's why I always share it's extremely important, if you're going to buy or add any of these to your collection, always go down and click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links I've pinned as a comment in the comments section right below this video. So if you enjoy this content and these videos help you out every week, always make sure to click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, starting off here on January 7th, we're getting David Fincher's Seven from 1995. This has Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman in it, and it's one of those really good thriller mysteries with a massive twist. I don't want to give it away because it is one of those shocking things when the revelation happens that to this day it sticks with me. Well, for this release, it was originally announced over 2 years ago when I first announced the studio was working on it. And that's something I've shared over 100 times here on this channel, is that studios will share an announcement with me and then they'll delay it for numerous reasons that are outside of my control. I can only share what the studio shares studio insider info saying, hey, we're working on this, and I share that with all of you. I have zero control when a studio delays something. In this case, it was delayed because they were working directly with David Fincher to change and to make sure it looked exactly like his intended vision. They did a brand new 4K restoration and native 4K transfer with a brand new HDR10 color grading and master. And that is what they worked directly with the director for, and that is what delayed it and took over 2 years since their initial announcement. Now, there have been numerous other titles I've talked about over the last several years in Studio Insider videos that have been delayed. Now, I will share there has been some delays with some Disney titles as well that I've talked about. The studio did share that some of them are being reworked and considered for Dolby Vision now. And so that is why they did not release some of them that previously they were planning on, because now that they're working with Dolby Vision, they're taking back their original plan of HDR10 and reworking it to have Dolby Vision included on some of them. So I will have more to share about those titles in future videos as well here. They asked me to hold off until they determine what of them they're going to include Dolby Vision on, as well as HDR10, because they're going back back and kind of considering doing all of their future releases with Dolby Vision as well, and that's what the studio said is kind of some internal basically mixtures going on for some previous releases that had already planned to release with only HDR10 that are being reworked now to have Dolby Vision as well. So I'll have a lot more to share with all of you about my direct conversations with my studio contacts at 20th Century and Disney about some of these titles that are very exciting that will now be coming out with Dolby Vision and HDR10 on them for a massive amount of their catalog titles that are being worked on for future 4K releases. Though I will mention from my conversations that these are not previously released catalog 4K releases. They're not going back and reworking those. These are all brand new, first time ever 4K releases that will now have Dolby Vision and HDR10 on them. So it's not one of these things that they're going back and redoing all of their catalog releases. That's not their plans as of right now. They're working on new catalog releases, which is a very exciting thing. Now, getting back to the 7 release, it's also going to have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix that was specifically requested and worked on with David Fincher for his approval. Now, this is all being released for its 30th anniversary in a limited edition Steelbook release and a limited edition hard case digipack fold-out box set release. Both of those releases, though, are the only 2 4K releases the studio has planned for this film. There is no standard slipcover version. It's either the hard case fold-out case or the limited edition Steelbook release. They have no plans, the studio said, to release anything other than these 2 exact 4K releases that I'll pin as a comment down below. So if you're waiting for a standard slipcover version, it's not coming. Now, we're also getting the James Cameron produced Sanctum from 2011. This is one of those action thrillers that's very slick. Now, it's getting a brand new 4K transfer of the original film elements, along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And this is one I've waited a long time to come out on 4K because I've really enjoyed this film. It's an underwater action thriller that's very unique. They don't really make very many films that are this unique of a storyline and experience. This is one that I'm looking forward to experiencing on my home theater. Now, we're also getting 2 samurai films by Akira Kurosawa, and this is Yojimbo and Sanjuro, and this is a 2-film set that had brand new 4K digital restorations of the original camera negative, a native 4K with uncompressed monaural soundtrack, and these classic action-adventure samurai films were released in 1961 and 1962. Now, we're also getting Naruto The Complete Limited Edition TV Series Box Set Collection, and this includes all 5 seasons, 32 Blu Ray discs with a limited edition booklet and behind the scenes art cards and some stickers, as well as a DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix with an entire runtime for the anime TV series of 5,060 minutes. It's a massive limited edition only box set. Studio said they're only printing so many of these as a complete box set with the behind the scenes booklet and contents, and then they said that's it. So if you're a fan of this animated ninja TV series, don't wait, make sure to order yours so you don't miss out on it. Now, we're also getting Saturday Night from 2024. Now, Sony did reach out to me and send this to me a full 2.5 weeks early for review. And this biographical drama is directed by Jason Reitman. Now, you should recognize his father's name, Ivan Reitman, who is also another great director. And I've always really enjoyed both of their directing styles. And this is one of those telling the story of everything that went behind the premiere episode of NBC's Saturday Night Live in 1975. All of the backstories of like Chevy Chase and all of the characters involved in that premiere episode of that comedy skit TV series. I will say it's very chaotic. It has a lot of different characters and basically storylines going on all at once. It is one of those, it is rated R, it does have a ton of adult content, and I did ask the studio about a 4K release and they said nope, it's only being released in this exact Blu-ray release. It's not being released on 4K anywhere. They said this is all that's being released for this film, and this does contain a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. It has good range and it is crystal clear sounding. Now, getting into some of my big announcements here for all of you, on January 21st, we're finally getting Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Jackie Brown. Now this came out originally in 1997 and it's a very enjoyable crime drama. Now it's getting a brand new 4K restoration and native 4K transfer, along with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading and master, and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. And this has been requested hundreds of times by all of you, and almost the last 9 years I've been doing this professionally, I've gotten more requests for this title to come out on 4K. Thankfully, it's finally coming out on January 21st. Now, we're also getting some other massive 4K releases from Quentin Tarantino. Finally releasing on 4K is Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 that were originally released in 2003 and 2004. They're getting brand new 4K restorations and 4K transfers with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix on BD100 4K discs. These are some of those titles, along with Jackie Brown, that I have seen so many requests for these. We will finally be able to own and experience them on 4K. I have put the direct Amazon pre-order links for all of these listed down below. These are some of those that I know all of you, when I originally announced these on my X and here on my community section, there was a massive response from all of you. Thousands and thousands of you let me know how thrilled and excited you were. And I was really shocked and surprised with how many of you were excited for these and pre-ordered these after I announced them, because it was one of those titles that I was amazed at the number of you that were thrilled for this release. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever I release any of these big announcement or reveal videos. You never want to miss out on any of this exclusive content. So make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now, jumping out to February 4th, we're getting Spaghetti Westerns 2-film collection, Kill Them All and Come Back Alone, and The Hellbenders, originally released in 1967 and 1968, and these got new native 4K SDR masters and a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. Now, these films I have never experienced, but I am a sucker for classic Western films, so these are something I'm looking forward to getting to watch and experience. Now, the studio did let me know they are planning to send these to me early for review, so I will have those that I'll cover in an early review video here on the channel. Now, we're also getting The Sacrifice from 1986, and this is Andrei Tarkovsky's final film that he ever released. And it's a dark look at basically a nuclear world. It's a look at basically what happens after nuclear destruction and those that are left living with all of the destruction and what's gone on. It's really one of those annihilation dramas. It's a dark and heavy film, but I will tell you it's one of those that I kind of think that folks should experience to kind of see his vision. He had a very unique style of filmmaking. Now, this got a 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative, and it is a native 4K SDR master along with restored original audio mix. Now, the studio did let me know they're planning to send this to me early for review, so I will be covering this in a future video as well. Now, jumping out to February 11th, we're finally getting Dante's Peak, the 1997 epic disaster film. It's really good. It has Pierce Brosnan in it. Now, this originally was being planned to be released with a Dolby Atmos, and then Universal moved it over to another studio, and basically those plans disintegrated. And it's now only being released with a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Though I've got to say, it's one of my favorite disaster films of all time, so the fact that it's at least coming out on 4K, I'm still excited for it for that reason, especially because they did a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. It is a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. I just gotta say, like I shared before, Kino Lorber, when you're watching this, I would have loved to have gotten a Dolby Atmos audio mix for this film. I really hope you'll listen when I've been sharing in numerous videos over the last year, that you'll start diving into and doing Dolby Atmos audio mixes. This film really deserved a Dolby Atmos audio mix because it would have used the height channels wonderfully well, especially with all of like the ash and basically all the lava and rocks going overhead. It would have been an awesome experience to have it on 4K with a Dolby Atmos audio mix, even though the previous Blu-rays in some other countries had Dolby Atmos, but their image is not going to be anywhere near as good as this. So that's where it's kind of one of those things, and I would have really loved to have seen this film with Dolby Atmos, but I'm still excited to experience the upgrade in image quality. Now, always keep in mind, it's always extremely important to always click and buy through those direct Amazon sale links I've pinned down below. Now, we're also getting Tom and Jerry The Complete Cinemascope collection that ran from 1940 to 1967 with 26 animated feature films in the original 2.35:1 aspect ratio. Now, along with that, they're providing a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix, and this is one of those Looney Tunes collections I am thrilled is coming out because these opened up the screen and really were beautiful, and I'm thrilled that they're doing the restoration work to provide these on Blu-ray for the first time ever. Now, jumping out to February 18th, we're finally getting David Fincher's Panic Room. This is really the year for David Fincher films on 4K. Now, this film originally came out in 2002, and it has Jodie Foster in it, and it's basically the story of a panic room that they go into to basically protect themselves that criminals are trying to break into, and basically it's the mystery, and it's really slick, but the mystery is, are they going to survive? Are the criminals going to kill them if they get into this panic room that they're hiding in? And it's got so many cool elements and mystery elements to it. Overall, one of my films that I've waited a very long time for on 4K. Well, they worked directly with David Fincher for this brand new 4K transfer that is sourced from the original 4K master. Along with that, they did a brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading and master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, all supervised and approved by David Fincher himself. It is coming out from Sony in a limited edition SteelBook only release. They were very specific. There is no standard slipcover version for this film coming out whatsoever. This is part of the course for Sony. A lot of their releases are limited edition SteelBook only. Once they sell out, they're gone. If you are excited like I am and you have waited a long time for this film, do not wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy so you don't miss out on this, because limited edition SteelBook only. And if you are waiting for a slipcover version, you're waiting for hell to freeze over, because the studio said it is not coming. Now, along with that, it's got a bunch of new special features created exclusively for this 4K release. But here's your warning, don't wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy so you don't miss out. Now, we're also getting David Fincher's The Social Network from 2010. Now, I previously reviewed this exact 4K transfer in my Columbia Classics Volume 2 in-depth 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review. I pulled all the native images from the 4K releases, including The Social Network, and showed you exactly what you get image quality wise. It is a very nice upgrade that I do enjoy, and Sony is finally releasing it outside of that box set in a limited edition SteelBook only release. Now, I will tell you, I am double dipping on this one because I'm a massive limited edition SteelBook collector, as most of you know. I am addicted to collecting them. So even though I already own the Columbia Classics Volume 2 with the exact same 4K transfer that is Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and Dolby Atmos audio mix, all of that content is the same as what we're getting in this, just in a brand new limited edition SteelBook, but I really want it for my David Fincher limited edition SteelBook collection, because at the beginning of this video I shared about 7, now also I talked about Panic Room, and now we're getting Social Network. I want all of those films lined up of his in limited edition SteelBooks all together, so this is your warning though, this is limited edition SteelBook only. Just like Volume 2 sold out and went out of print from Sony, they've never printed Volume 2 again. This is a standalone limited edition SteelBook release. Sony was very specific about this as normal, limited edition SteelBook only. Once it sells out, it's gone. So if you like this film and you want to check out the quality of the 4K release, make sure to check out my review video. But if you're excited about this at all, here's your warning. Don't wait. Make sure to go down and pre-order your copy, because these limited edition SteelBook lines from Sony, they always sell out and they're always expensive on the aftermarket. If you look at the prices of a lot of these limited edition Sony releases that have sold out, they're stupid prices on the aftermarket. Honestly, I can't even afford them. So that's why I order them when they're at the regular sale prices. Just like all of you, I'm double dipping on this one because I just really like the limited edition SteelBook and I want to have it in my collection. Now, make sure to start the conversation down below and let me know, are you double dipping on this one? Do you own the Columbia Classics Volume 2 already and you're going to double dip dip like me because you want that limited edition steelbook? Let me know what from all of this massive announcement and reveal video that you're excited for. Let me know down below what you're pre-ordering and buying from those links down there. I always love to see all of your excitement as well as the studios do. I talk with them directly and they love to come to my comment section and see all of your excitement for all of these massive announcements and reveals. That's why I always share. Make sure to let me know your excitement as well because I like to see it. I'm a collector, just like all of you. I pour my heart and soul into these videos every single week for all of you because I love to see all of your excitement because I get excited. That's the whole point of why I do this. I do this to make sure to help all of you be able to own and collect all of these limited edition and awesome releases so that way you don't miss out on them. I hate the scalpers on the aftermarket. I've gotten burned by them. I spent hundreds for some steelbooks and limited edition releases that went out of print that I didn't know about years ago. And that's why I started this channel so many years ago, was to help all of you enjoy owning and experiencing all of these amazing 4K releases without having to deal with that bad side of it, the aftermarket. So that's why if any of these you're excited about, now let me know down below. February 18th, we're getting Uncle Buck from 1989. Now this is the John Hughes cult classic comedy film. It's got John Candy in it and it's got Macaulay Culkin in it. And it's one of those that I've always loved from the 80s. Well, it's coming out with a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative, a native 4K transfer and Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, along with a lossless DTS HD master audio 5.1. And if you like good 80s comedies with some heartwarming drama, this is one of those films I highly recommend. I have watched it dozens of times, and I'm thrilled it's finally coming out on 4K. Now I have a big update for all of you on Keanu Reeves' Constantine. The studio shared with me some brand new official artwork for the limited edition steelbook release and the standard slipcover version. Now for its 20th anniversary, they did a brand new 4K restoration and 4K transfer along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master. The limited edition steelbook has already blinked out of stock twice. So it went out of stock and then it was out for a whole week where it was sold out. Then it came back in stock for a little bit and then it blinked out again. So my understanding is the limited edition steelbook does not have very many copies remaining before it will be sold out completely. So here's your warning. If you're interested in the limited edition steelbook, do not wait. Make sure to go down and pre-order your copies through those links down there below. I'm finally happy to share with all of you the official release date of February 25th for Amadeus from 1984. Now, if you followed me here for a while on my channel, you'll know that I previously announced and revealed this in my Studio Insider video series almost 5 months ago. The studio shared with me that this was a planned future 4K release and that they were working on a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative for its 40th anniversary. Now I am happy to share the official release date finally. We will be able to own it on February 25th with a brand new HDR10 and native 4K transfer of the theatrical cut of the film. Along with that, it'll have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now this 80s biographical drama is one of those that's a very epic, basically mixing together the true story with some dramatic elements, that it's really one of those you sit back and it's a film that I've always really enjoyed. And I know a lot of you were thrilled when I announced it in my Studio Insider video series because there's so many of you that love this film. Now I've had some questions recently why I haven't done a Studio Insider video as a standalone video in a while. I've included some Studio Insider information in this top upcoming video series, and I haven't done a standalone video in that series for a while for one reason. After the last several episodes, I got hundreds of comments asking daily when I had updates about every single 4K I shared Studio Insider information about. And I really don't have the time to reply daily every person that asks for every single update. When I have the updates from the studio, as I've shared hundreds of times, in that video series I say that as the studio gives me an update, I share it with all of you, but they don't update me daily. This is something where I have a conversation with my studio contacts. They give me some information about, hey, we're working on this, but then we won't talk about it for several months until they have an update like, here's the official release date for like Amadeus. And that's why I just have kind of taken a break for a little bit, because there's been so much drama that people pass around lies saying, oh, well, this one's delayed here or this one's delayed there because I haven't shared an update. That doesn't mean that. It just means I don't have something that I can share concrete that the studio has said, hey, this is the date we've set, so therefore it might be delayed, which happens all the time. Heck, 7, it was delayed from the initial announcement I gave, and I have no control over that. But for some reason, there's a certain select people that seem to think I can control all of the release dates from the studios. I cannot. I simply get the information from them and I share it until the studio lets me know. So therefore, I can't update every single release from every single Studio Insider episode that I have all of the time. I just simply don't have the time. If you saw my schedule and the amount of emails I get every single week, the amount of calls and the amount of studios that contact me and the conversations I have, I can barely keep my head above water keeping track of all of these releases for all of you every single week. So when I constantly get hundreds of messages asking me the same question about what's the update from an announcement that I reply to the same question over and over again and still have time to make all of these videos for all of you. So that's where I have to pick and choose what I have the time for, and that's where I work with my studio contacts. That's the stuff all of you want to know about as soon as possible, and that's what I focus on. And that's why I kind of have not released one of those videos for a little bit, because I explain in those video series, heck, I make sure to be darn direct about it and say, I cannot control if things are delayed. I give you the information the studios give me. If they get delayed, they get delayed. But there are some people that get irritated by that. And you know what? That's the way this industry is. If you cannot handle that, don't watch the videos. Because here's the thing about it. Don't complain to me because, oh, I'm so irritated something got delayed and I'm mad because you shared it was coming out and it didn't come out at that exact time. That's just the way it is. There is so many delays in the studio's not working on the title. It just means because of whether it's production issues or the studio decided to change the specs on their 4K release, or they're working with the director and therefore the director wants things changed for the 4K release. That all causes delays that are outside of my control. So therefore, be understanding. This is just the way this industry is. I've worked in it now professionally for over 9 years, and this is one of those things I see clearly when I talk with my studio contacts. They laugh when they see some of the comments and they say, man, you shared about that studio information I gave you, and now you're getting hundreds of updates. I didn't expect that to happen after I shared that information with you. And I say, you know, that's just the way it is in this industry, you know. I can share something and then there's a massive amount of drama that'll follow. That's just the way it is. It seems like social media likes to take things and expand it times 100. And it's one of those things, my studio contacts get a kick out of it sometimes, and I do as well. But it is one of those things that does wear me down sometimes because I simply can't update every single announcement every single day and every single video. I simply don't have the time to make videos every single week covering 100 to 200 titles. It's just simply impossible. So be understanding when I make every one of these videos and I give you an announcement or a release date, those dates can change. That's outside of my control. Don't come on here complaining or upset because it's always been that way and it's always going to be that way. That's just the way the 4K movie industry has always been. Now, something very important to keep in mind is that since I'm the #1 largest physical media news and review source in the world, with you comes directly from my studio contacts. So that's why when someone comes on here and comments saying, I heard some random other person spread some lie, I don't really care what their lies are because I don't deal with any of those. I don't go around looking for gossip and lies that get spread around in forums constantly. Heck, forums spread so much lies and misinformation, it's sickening to see it constantly because my studio contacts say, man, those forums and lies are just full of constant misinformation and lies. They're like, how do you deal with it? And I'm like, I just ignore it all. I stick to what my studio contacts give to me, and that's what I share with all of you, and I ignore all of the constant lies and misinformation that's passed around in those. I completely ignore and don't care. Now, we're also getting Graveyard Shift from 1990. This is the Stephen King horror mystery thriller. It's a light experience, but it is fun. Now it's getting a brand new 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative, a native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision, and along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now we're also getting the final volume in the MXC Most Extreme Elimination Challenge TV
Now this
series
contains
collection. The final 2 seasons that ran from 2005 to 2007. Now I've shared previously about created from the best quality tape masters that are available. These are taken directly from the SD tape masters. They are SD on Blu Ray, and this is the best quality that will ever exist for this TV series. It's basically an elimination game show that really is funny. If you want something, you turn your brain off and just sit back and have a laugh. It's like things like a giant ball hitting people in the head as they're trying to climb up a mountain, or they gotta ride a horse, a bucking horse, to get across a finish line. It's throwing people like crazy, and people really got injured on this show, but it's hilarious. The voiceover of it is dubbed over. It's hilarious, and I really loved Volume 1. Now it's coming out with a Dolby Digital 2.0 audio mix, all in this Blu-ray set, and this is the final set. So if you get Volume 1, which I'll put Volume 1 and Volume 2 as a pinned comment down below, if you haven't picked up Volume 1 yet, this is a really fun on a Saturday afternoon. You'll find yourself watching like 10 episodes in a row and laughing the whole time because of the funny, just dumb stuff that happens in it. It was just hilarious to watch, and I really enjoyed going back and watching Volume 1 again, and I'm thrilled they're releasing the final Volume 2, which wraps up the entire
Now, jumping out to March 4th,
we're going to be getting Red 1. This is the Christmas comedy action movie. It's coming out with a native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, along with an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix in a slipcover 4K case. Now this is one of those I've not gotten to check out yet, but I am excited because I do like The Rock and Chris Evans is in it, and I really love holiday classic action adventure films, so I'm hoping this is one of those that will add to our basically holiday films. Now I have another update with you. The studio sent me the official artwork for the Gladiator 2 limited edition steelbook and the standard slipcover case. But the studio just shared the limited edition steelbook artwork with me, and I wanted to make sure this is Ridley Scott's epic historical drama sequel film. And it's being released as a native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. The limited edition steelbook is where it's at for me. I think that looks really nice and goes along with the just recently re-released, out of print and very expensive Best Buy exclusive Gladiator limited edition steelbook. The artworks go well together. So if you're excited about the limited edition steelbook, don't wait. Make sure to go down and order your copy. Now we're also getting a big release in Akira from 1988 and a brand new limited edition. Now this has a native 4K transfer and HDR10 Master, along with a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. But this is a new limited edition steelbook release of the previous 4K transfer. Now this is one of those rare 4K releases I have not owned yet, so I am thrilled it's coming out in a limited edition steelbook release so I can add it to my steelbook collection and check this film out. Now I've actually watched this a long time ago on Blu-ray, but I actually kind of forgot about it, so I haven't checked it out on 4K, so I'm glad I waited because now I'm going to get it in a limited edition steelbook release. But again, these are always printed in limited print runs, so keep that in mind. If you're excited about this one, make sure to go down and order your copy. Now we're also getting The Wages of Fear. Now this got a brand new 4K digital restoration and native 4K SDR Master, along with an uncompressed monaural soundtrack on a BD100. This is one of those classic mystery thrillers that I've not gotten the chance to check out yet, so I'll be excited to check this out. It is listed as a great classic mystery thriller, and I'm always in for those, especially black and white films, so I'll be excited to see how this one turns out. Now on March 11th, we're also getting Thief, the 1981 Michael Mann neo-noir heist movie. Now it's being released with a new 4K digital restoration, native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master of the director's cut of the movie, along with a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, I've always enjoyed this Michael Mann film. Tangerine Dream does the actual soundtrack on it. It's got a really great 80s film, and it's one of those heist movies that draws you into the characters. You're wondering what's going to happen, and it's one of those that I've always enjoyed James Caan in it. And I think it's one of Michael Mann's great films, and this is one of those movies I highly recommend checking out. Now, jumping out to March 18th, we're finally getting Godzilla vs. Biollante, epic kaiju monster sci-fi movie. It's one of those that had some really cool practical effects to bring to life the monster universe that's fighting against Godzilla. Now, as I've shared in previous episodes in this video series, Criterion had shared with me previously that they're releasing each of the Godzilla films individually instead of in a box set. So they're doing it differently than they did it originally on the Blu-ray releases, and that's why each of the Godzilla films is being released separately on 4K, which is what I shared several months ago in my Studio Insider video series as well, and that is why the studio shares information with me, and I share it directly with all of you. Now, this got a brand new 4K digital restoration and native 4K SDR master, along with DTS HD Master Audio 5.0 audio mix. This is one of those I'm thrilled to add another classic Godzilla film to my Godzilla collection. Now we're also getting a big limited edition release in Deep Blue Sea from 1999. This is a slick sci-fi action thriller. I have always loved this film. I actually went to see it with my sister 4 times in cinemas originally. We always had a blast, especially at the beginning scene. I won't give it away, but if you know Samuel L. Jackson, he has a scene at the beginning that always we loved every time. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. It's so over the top, but man, it's one of those that we laugh every time. It's not intentionally supposed to be funny, but then the rest of the sci-fi story is just a fun blast of 90s sci-fi action. Well, it's being released as a brand new 4K restoration of the original brand new Dolby Vision and HDR10 color grading and master, all approved by the original director himself, Renny Harlin. So they're working with the original director to provide his intended vision, along with a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix and a bunch of special features, behind the scenes, commentary, and a 60-page collector's limited edition behind the scenes book, all included exclusively with movie memorabilia in this hard case limited edition only release. This is another one of those limited edition releases that always sells out, and these become hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. So if you are interested in this film at all, do not wait. Make sure to go down and pre-order your copy immediately, because all of these Arrow limited edition box sets have always sold out. The history of these in the past 9 years have always sold out, and then they're very expensive, hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. All of the contents they provide in this is just awesome though. The special features, to the booklets, to the movie memorabilia, to all of the restoration work, Arrow Video does a top-notch job, and I'm excited for this film, especially with the sharks and all of that, with that immersive Dolby Atmos. This one I am thrilled for. But as I said, warning, do not wait on this one. Make sure to order your copy down below. Let me know how excited you are for this one. If it's one of your favorite 90s sci-fi thrillers like mine, let me know how much you've enjoyed this film down below. Now we're also finally going to be getting Tulsa King. If you follow me here on my channel, I loved Season 1. This is the Season 1 limited edition Steelbook release. Season 2 will be coming out as well. I'll pin down in the comment section below both Season 1 and Season 2. It's one of those crime syndicate dramas with Sylvester Stallone in it that is very enjoyable. Basically about him building his crime empire in Tulsa. And it's got a lot of really good stories in it. You really get sucked into the character. I can't tell you how much I was surprised at how much I enjoyed Season 1. I am thrilled Season 2 is coming out, so I am really looking forward to that release. I'll put the links for both the seasons down below, but I highly recommend checking this out if you like things like, even though this is a more modern crime drama, if you like the world building that like The Godfather did, where kind of every film built upon it. Imagine that on a slightly smaller scale with Sylvester Stallone, and you'll really get sucked into this TV series. I really enjoyed this. Now, Season 2 will have the same audio mix as this, a Dolby True HD 5.1 overall image and sound quality was very good on this TV series. Now coming out on March 25th, we're finally getting Tommy Boy from 1995 for its 35th anniversary. They did a brand new native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and a DTS HD master audio 5.1 audio mix. And it's being released in a limited edition steelbook release and a standard slipcover release. Now, I really like the limited edition steelbook artwork with the yellow and basically the deer head, and they're basically all their heads. I really think this is one of Chris Farley's best films. I've always really enjoyed the comedy in it, and it sticks with you. And year after year, I go back and enjoy watching it. I'm thrilled it's finally coming out on 4K, but the limited edition steelbook is fire. That is the one I really like. That is the artwork that I think looks the best. The inside fold-out artwork, I really love that limited edition steelbook artwork, and that's the one that I pre-ordered. But as always, keep in mind those limited edition steelbook releases usually sell out. If you're excited and want to own this in this limited edition steelbook, make sure to order your copy. Now, we're also getting Night Moves from 1975. This is the Gene Hackman detective mystery movie. It's got a big twist ending. If you've seen the film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It leaves you just kind of like, wow. It's one of those that has a big twist in it. He's a detective trying to solve about basically not only murder, but missing people. It's one of those neo-noir detective movies that I've always enjoyed. Well, it's coming out with a new 4K digital restoration, native 4K transfer, and Dolby Vision, along with an uncompressed monaural soundtrack. This is one of those that I've waited a long time on 4K, so I'm looking forward to this one. Now we're also getting Don't Torture a Duckling from 1972. Now this is getting a brand new 4K restoration and native 4K transfer, along with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and LPCM mono mix and a limited edition 4K release only. It comes with a behind the scenes booklet and new special features talking about the film. This is one of those I have never experienced, and it's not one of those that I'm really looking forward to either. It's kind of outside of my realm. It's kind of one of those French horror movies that are just not my cup of tea. Now, let me know in the comment section below how excited you are for this one now that it's finally coming out on a limited edition. But your warning is it's limited edition only, so if you're excited about this one, make sure to order your copy. Now, jumping out to April 1st, we're finally getting Superman and Lois, the complete TV series released on Blu Ray, as well as the final season, Season 4, on Blu Ray as well. Now, I've previously bought all of the individual seasons on Blu Ray, so I'm going to be getting the final season in the standalone Blu Ray release. I will link out below all of the individual seasons and for the complete TV series Blu Ray set for all 4 seasons. Now, the TV series ran from 2021 to 2024, and the sci-fi superhero TV series is top notch. I love the acting, the writing, the storytelling, all the special effects. Overall, it's one of those that I sat there the entire time saying, wow, it makes me appreciate Superman in a new light all over again. It's one of those, if you like Superman at all, do yourself a favor, order this TV series and sit back. Now, for the entire series runtime, it has a massive 2,390 minutes runtime, along with a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, let me know in the comment section below, are you a massive Superman fan like I am? I grew up loving Superman. He is my all-time favorite superhero. None of the rest of them compare. Superman is my number one. This is why I loved this Superman TV series. It was really enjoyable and did surprise me at how many different really good story beats it had that expanded Superman's lore that has never been released before in a movie or TV series that really was epic storytelling. Let me know down below if you're like me and a massive If you want to know my full in-depth review and my thoughts on the previous 4K release of the Superman movie collection, you'll want to check out that video here on this channel. I did an advanced, exclusive, in-depth 4K versus Blu-ray image comparison review. I pulled the native images from all the 4K discs and compared them to the native images on the Blu-ray and show you exactly what the image quality upgrade is on that massive limited edition steelbook collection, as well as the standard releases. It's all the same disc. That video is available right now on this channel. I love Superman. I was thrilled they released all of those classic Superman films on 4K. You'll want to check out that comparison review video if you haven't done so yet, because I share my love of Superman as a superhero and what makes him special to me. And that's one of those that I loved sharing in that video because he means a lot to me. My kids love watching everything Superman as well. He brings hope and light, and that's the point of Superman. And that's why I am excited about the new Superman film coming out as well. I like that the focus is on hope and light again, the way that Superman was always intended to be, the way I grew up with Superman. So I love those classic Christopher Reeves films, though. You'll want to check out my review about that as well. Now on April 15th, now another big announcement. On April 15th, we're getting Dune Prophecy Season 1. This is the epic sci-fi prequel TV series. This takes place before Dune Part 1 and Part 2. Dune Part 1 4K and Dune Part 2 4K here on this channel. I love the Dune film series. I've done even 4K reviews on the original David Lynch Dune film. I really enjoyed that one as well. All of those Dune in-depth reviews are available right now on this channel, but this TV series takes place before any of those films. It's basically set 1,000 years before those films, telling basically all about the history and what's going on in that universe that leads up to the Dune movies. And I've got to say, it's some pretty darn enjoyable and epic political drama in a sci-fi universe. Now, this is being released as a native 4K for the entire series with Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix as a treat. So it's coming with some great specs. And if you want to know the top 5 TV series 4K releases of the year, I did my top 5 4K releases countdown video of the best image and sound quality 4K TV series releases of the year. That video is available right now on this channel. I dived into what are the best must-own, must-buy 4K releases of TV series releases of the entire year. You want to check out that video because I am thrilled. Warner Brothers is continuing to release their TV series releases on 4K with some amazing specs. This is one of those I am very excited for. Getting to the part of the video series that I know tens of thousands of you love and enjoy. This is where I share massive news about titles that are going out of print that have very limited quantities remaining, big updates and announcements of things coming out on 4K later this year. So getting to my big 4K news and updates segment. Shout Studios just shared with me that this JFK limited collector's edition box set and once is going out of print, copies of this are sold, it will be gone and out of print. This is one of those that they had a limited print run and limited license to release, and the few copies that are remaining are all that is remaining before this is completely sold out. Now, if you want to know my full in-depth review, I did an advanced review here on this channel of this set. The native 4K transfer and Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master are amazing. It is a massive upgrade and improvement on 4K, annihilating the previous Blu-ray transfer in every area of the image. This is a must-buy, must-own 4K release, 4K set, a massive limited collector's edition box set. If you want to know the full unboxing, you can check out my review video as well. But do not miss out on this one. The studio is very specific. Once the remaining stock of this that has already been printed sells out, it is gone and out of print and will become extremely expensive. Studios has been known for this over the years. Tons of their releases have gone out of print and become extremely expensive on the aftermarket. This is an amazing 4K release, amazing 4K transfer. You've got to own this 4K Do not wait. Go down and order your copy through that link down there immediately. It is on sale right now for an amazing price for the final remaining stock before it's out of print. They put it on sale to sell off the remaining stock and then it's gone. Make sure to order it immediately before it sells out so you don't miss out on this one. Now, a big announcement, Warner Brothers shared The Lord of the Rings, the 2025 with a native 4K transfer in Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, along with an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix in a limited edition steelbook, that's the official artwork, and a standard slipcover version. Limited edition steelbooks are where it's at for me. I love Lord of the Rings, and I have all of the films of the both trilogies in limited edition steelbooks. So that is the one I pre-ordered right away because I don't want to miss out on it. If you're excited about the limited edition steelbook though, all of those Lord of the Rings limited edition steelbooks always sell out, and then they demand a high price on the aftermarket. I will not pay that high price on the aftermarket. So that's why I'm letting you know right now, if you're excited about this, this is an anime action adventure film that continues basically stories inside the Lord of the Rings Jackson universe. Was involved in this directly. He did oversee it and work with them on this film. So this is one of those that I really love, the anime fantasy action adventure style that they use for this. It is very beautiful, visually engaging as well. So this is one of those I am excited for, and I will put the direct links for the limited edition steelbook and the standard slipcover version down below. Now we're also getting from the Marvel superhero universe. Now, this came out in 2024 to mixed reviews. For me, I collect all of the Marvel universe films for the limited edition steelbooks. And this is coming out in a limited edition steelbook and in a standard slipcover case. The limited edition steelbook official artwork I'm sharing with you there, but it is Dolby coming as a native HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. The limited edition steelbook was the one for me. That's the one I pre-ordered right away because I collect all of these Marvel steelbooks. I want to make sure I have the entire line of limited edition steelbooks, so I'm letting you know because all of these always see on the aftermarket. And the studio shared this is coming out later 2025. Once the studio has secured production, they said they don't have the official release date yet because they haven't had the secured production of the amount of discs they're producing. Once they have that, they'll share that with me, and I'll share an update in a future video. Now we're also going to be getting Sonic the Hedgehog 3 from 2024. This is coming out as a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, as well as an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix in a limited edition steelbook release and a standard slipcover case. Limited edition steelbooks where it's at for me. I've collected all of the Sonic the Hedgehog movies in limited edition steelbooks. I absolutely love Sonic the Hedgehog. If you want to know the quality of the TV series Knuckles that just recently came out on 4K, you'll want to check out my top 5 4K TV series releases of the year video. I did an in-depth review and told you the quality of that. That is one of those must-own, must-buy 4K releases of the year. That one was a stunner. I love it. It continues the amazing 4K quality of the Sonic movie universe, and the story and writing on it was top-notch as well. Thoroughly enjoyed that. If you like the Sonic movies at all, you've got to own the I talked about in that top 5 countdown video. Now, another big release the studio shared with me is going out of print is the Ant-Man and the Wasp Mondo number 58 limited edition slipcover steelbook. This is a region-free 4K set, and it is currently on sale through Amazon for only $27 for the remaining stock before it goes out of print. Now, I've talked about these previously here on this channel, and all of the previous Mondo steelbooks that I've shared in videos have all sold out within a few hours of me posting this video. The massive amount of you that are excited when I share about these in this video series is always shocking to me. The amount of you that instantly order these after I share about them in these videos always causes them to sell out right away. So I'm warning you right now, do not wait. If you are excited about this, I will show you what it looks like here because it is really gorgeous. It's one of those 3D metallic artworks with a 3D outside that is exclusive to this Mondo number 58 limited edition steelbook line. Now this does have a 4K transfer, an HDR10 master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos. Now if you also want to know about these limited edition steelbook protectors I use to protect these expensive limited edition steelbooks that go out of print, You'll want to check out my in-depth review video where I share about the absolute best quality and best bang for your buck. I always include that exact link for that video as a pinned comment in the comment section below with all of the exact links for these exact SteelBook protectors that I use in all of these videos. Those are always pinned as a comment in the comment section below, the links for the SteelBook protectors as well as the video. I can tell you I love them. They protect all of these really cool limited edition SteelBooks so that way I can enjoy the beautiful artwork, especially for ones like this that go out of print and become extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Now here's how the slipcover is. It has metallic artwork on the outside that gives a 3D metallic artwork to the front of this metallic with spot gloss of Ant-Man on it. It is very premium. It's got spot glossing on different parts of his helmet and Ant-Man and the Wasp here. On the side, spot gloss as well. It's numbered number 58. And then on the back, it obviously has the Wasp with reversible artwork on it as well. This was one of the few Marvel films that I did not have in a limited edition steelbook, so I was thrilled that it's on sale right now. 27 bucks is a steal of a deal. When this was originally announced, it was going for $69.99, and almost every retailer, the lowest they had it for that I saw was roughly around like 40, 45 bucks. And that was the lowest it ever was. It's only 27 bucks right now. That's how I got my copy, was through that direct Amazon sale link down there below for the few remaining copies before it is completely out of print. If you do not own this one or you're excited about this, make sure to order it immediately through that link down there before the few remaining copies are gone forever. And make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you were able to order one of these through that link I posted down there below on sale before it's sold out. I'm always curious how many of you are actually able to order these and were excited that I was able to help you secure one of these before they sold out. I know a lot of you get really excited when I share about these, so share that excitement down below with me. I love to see your excitement that I've helped you be able to collect some of these really rare and amazing limited edition steelbook releases. Now another limited edition steelbook that's going out of print is Iron Man 2 in its limited edition Mondo number 48 limited edition steelbook line. Now this is another one that is going out of print. Are on sale right now through that Amazon sale link down there below. Now, my copy did not arrive in time for me to show you, but it's the same Mondo limited edition steelbook line. It comes with a sticker on it. You peel that off and it looks exactly like this. It is another region free. Amazon has it listed wrong. They do this all the time, hundreds of times. Whoever makes up the listing posts in there that it's not region free. That's not the case at all. It's a region free 4K disc in the set. You can enjoy this, not have any issues playing it whatsoever. Limited edition steelbook line though is the Mondo artwork, as you can see in the official artwork I'm sharing with you. Now for Iron Man, it had a 4K transfer with HDR10 master and an immersive Dolby Atmos. This is one of those I was thrilled I was able to order before it goes out of print. It is an amazing sale for this one as well for Iron Man 2, so don't miss out on this one either. And I am warning you, within a few hours of me releasing this video, these always sell out once I announce them. And that's why my videos and announcements always sell out these limited edition releases. It is an absolutely amazing time and an amazing resurgence for physical media that my channel has been a massive reason for this. And that's why it's always extremely important to show your support by always clicking and buying through those direct Amazon sale links that I pinned as a comment in the comment section. And when you click and buy directly through those links down there, that shows your support of all the time, the hard work, and my heart and soul I put into all of these videos you enjoy watching. And that's why I always share, if you enjoy this content and these videos help you out, always click and buy for all of your movies and TV series through those Amazon links down there below, and join my Collectors VIP Club. That only costs you a couple of bucks every month, but it goes directly back into how much it truly means to be getting to do this full time with all of my nerve damage and medical conditions that I live with. This is truly a wonderful blessing to me and my family, getting to do this every single week with all of you. As always, thank you so much for all of your support. We are on to newer, bigger, and better things. I am shocked and surprised. 200,000 on to 300,000 subscribers. Let's go. We have surpassed some amazing achievements that no other channel in the history of physical media has ever surpassed. This channel is the #1 largest physical media channel in the entire world, and I am thrilled to say that. I am thrilled with all of your wonderful support. It's been an amazing time, and I am gonna keep blowing your mind with the amazing content. And as always, I
channel.
truly hope all of you have a blessed day, and I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.